Audio! I hope my voice doesn't sound weird. My voice doesn't sound weird for the first... Does my voice sound weird? Has it been sounding weird? Because in my head it sounds super weird.
It's the same as always.
Okay. Okay, let me drink a little bit of water. I feel like I'm dying. Let's go! Hello and welcome to episode 1 to The Benders. My name is Vanessa Fonte and I will be your host alongside with...
Yeah.
I always think you're gonna say your last name. Okay. So basically, this is episode 1, the start of it all. Fuck you, pillow pet. No,
Oh.
this isn't even a pillow pet. What is it called?
Squishmallow.
Bombastic side-eye. Criminal offensive side-eye.
Anyways, back on track. So this is gonna be episode 1. This is the start of it all. So basically the way that the Benders came to be. Well, this is because I'm being forced to. This is for a class. No, I'm playing. Well, this is essentially for my class, but it's also something that I feel like I want to do and I enjoy doing. So, yeah. Basically, that's why I'm doing these podcasts. That sounds so lame, but but yeah. And she's being forced to do it, actually.
I'm being forced.
Yeah, against
my
her will.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So the way that the Benders, the name came to be, is a funny story, actually. Hold up.
Because we do 3-day benders all day, every day.
Because we do 3 benders
3-day benders
3-day
all day,
benders.
every day.
all day, every day.
We're always partying.
No, that's not.
No.
That's not the real reason why. Okay, so the reason why the name the Benders came to be is because there's this place that we like to go to that's called The Bend. I just realized we're putting that out there.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
Mm-hmm. Whatever.
There's this place that we like to go that's called The Bend that's here in Miami. And I don't know, we like the name, so we decided to call ourselves The Benders. It actually came from a group chat
Yeah.
that we have that...
We used to go almost every Tuesday
Yeah.
for ladies' night. We used to go like at least once a week because if it wasn't Tuesday, it was on Thursdays for karaoke night. So we
Literally.
used to go like
A lot.
almost every week, and we had a group chat called the Benders dedicated for just like when we were gonna go.
Yeah.
So we stuck
Like
with
us
it
and our friends, we had that group chat, and now we stuck with
We
it
stuck
for
with
the
it.
podcast.
for the 3-day Benders every time.
3-day Benders. But yeah, I don't know. It catched on. It's a little catchy, you know. I like it, you know. Next thing you know, we're gonna turn into airbenders because of how much we drink.
If we were airbenders, what power would you have?
If we were airbenders, what part you mean if we?
I don't know how airbender works.
She said if we were airbenders, what powers do we have? Airbender. We were airbenders.
Air. Long ago, the 4 nations lived together in harmony.
It's like
And but what would you call like those people?
leave it in the comments below.
Nah. Wait, no, but I'm being that serious, okay? Because you watched that show.
Yeah, I did. You know, it's funny because I watched that show and I mean, it was a while back that I watched it. I know what you're talking about.
What those people call. Okay, what would be your element?
Yeah, my element power. I would like it to be water.
Copycat.
You water?
Of course.
But I feel what? Oh, why?
No, nothing.
I feel like I would want it to be water, but I feel like I would be. They would throw me into air.
You know, I always saw you as fire.
Ooh.
So you're very fiery.
I now crown you Fire Lord.
What are you waiting for? Do it!
Period.
I like that shit. I like that.
I
I feel like I wouldn't know how to control myself though. Like that would be dangerous. Me with fire.
You think? I would say,
You're right.
For me at least,
She thinks I'm in
I think for me it would be water.
control. Yeah, and I think they would put you in water. Like you would not.
Water.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm an Aquarius. It's in my sign.
that's true. And I'm a Libra. You know, well, this is the first episode, like I said, so you guys are getting to know us. Zodiac signs, I guess, you know. The most important topics of the past, like, 2 years have been.
We should leave that for another episode. our
Definitely.
signs.
Obviously,
That's
yeah.
fun. All right.
We will.
Okay.
Many more episodes to come. But anyways, well, yeah, that's how the Benders and name came to be. And basically a little intro about ourselves. Well, there's not much to me. I'm an ordinary girl.
No,
Just your basic Miami bitch.
Next thing you know, she turns into a mermaid.
Into a water bending mermaid. Oh no, fire bending.
A firebending mermaid.
Fire bending mermaid.
Oh no.
Yeah. Well, I'm still in college. I'm almost about to complete my bachelor's. I am into photography, filming, marketing, social media. I love all those things. I am 22 years old. I feel like
22 years old?
22.
I heard 2 and 2.
Well, same shit. 2 and 2, 22. Yeah, that's so dumb. I don't even know how to explain myself nowadays. I don't know. You get to know me. Just keep watching the episodes and you'll see who I am.
Same. Everything you said.
Oh, wow.
Same.
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 Well, you're not in college. She already.
I got a big girl job.
Yeah, she got a big girl job.
Big
doing
girl
big
job.
girl things. Sooner or later, I'll walk in
But
her
it's
steps.
same thing. 22.
22.
Same interests.
Wow.
The same.
We're the same. We're just two separate brain cells.
Working hard. Or hardly working.
Right now we're hardly working.
Hardly working.
We're just all shits and giggles. But yeah, let's get into so how the fuck we became friends. You know?
It all goes back to 7th grade.
Wow.
What year was that? Who knows? Can you do it?
No, me? You're better at math than me. I need my calculator for everything.
You ready? This is how I calculate it, ready?
Okay.
When we were in 9th grade,
Mm-hmm.
quinces were happening.
Middle school. That's all I know.
Yeah.
Middle school dance class.
Oh yeah, that's right. We had 2 classes together.
Yeah.
We had
Oh,
civic
yeah.
and dance.
Yeah.
And I
History and
think
dance.
we met through a mutual friend.
Oh yeah, I think we did. I always thought we met organically, but no, I think it was through a
It
mutual
was through a
friend.
mutual friend.
Yeah. And then boom, from there we flourished.
We
Well,
used to be a group of 4 in middle school. In that grade, we used to be a group of 4.
Mhm.
We used to call ourselves bitch 1, bitch 2, bitch 3.
she remembers so much more than me. I have
You
such a
were
bad memory.
bitch.
3?
Girl, please don't play.
Was
Miss
it?
bitch 1.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
You were bitch 1. The other one was bitch 2. I was bitch 3.
Oh
And the
wow.
last one was bitch 4. You were the first of the bunch. Miss 3, please.
Yeah, I would think. Damn, you have such a good memory. You remember the fucking
Yeah.
chronological order that we called ourselves bitches.
Yeah.
The way I'm about to bleep all this shit out, probably. We're trying to get monetized.
Well, you have to do that for your class.
No, we can curse for my podcast.
Oh, then why are we?
Because for YouTube purposes.
No.
No,
Do we?
I think
A
so.
lot of people.
I know, but we're still trying to get monetized. We're still trying to get the
No.
money.
I think I don't know. Anyways.
Back to the story, back on track.
Yeah, we also had dance, and
Yeah.
bitch 2 was also in dance.
Can you reiterate who's bitch 2 and bitch 4?
All 3 of us were in that class. Well, the 3 of us were in that class. And whenever we would break up into groups for dance, we would be in the same group. That's where it all started.
Yeah.
And then 8th grade,
Yeah.
we kind of
That's when everything started to dwindle.
splitting. We started splitting up,
Splitting.
splitting up.
Yeah, we started splitting up.
Um,
We just kind of went our own ways, I guess. Life
Mhm.
kind of happened.
yeah.
Yeah.
But then, 4 years later,
Oh yeah, God
4
said,
years later.
bitch 1 and 3.
God later said, alright, party's over, let's go.
No, yeah.
And then we just...
The last fucking year
the
of
last
high
year of
school.
high school. After not talking.
We had one
years.
class
just
together.
one class.
And that's all it took for
crazy.
us to rekindle. That's
Yeah.
insane. Yeah. Dalia would always say hi to me, like,
In the hallways.
in those 4 years in the hallways, yeah.
She always thought it was fake.
Yeah, I always thought she was being fake to me.
Which I wasn't.
Which she wasn't.
I wasn't. I really
It's just
wasn't.
the
I was just
toxicity
being
of our
nice.
high school made me assume that she was being fake.
I was just being nice. I mean,
I thought that didn't exist in my high
because
school.
we...
In our high school.
Since we were friends, you know. For,
Yeah. Like good friends,
Yeah. And then nothing really ever happened. Like, we didn't fight.
No,
like
yeah.
that.
No, it made
We
sense
just
why you
split
would say
ways,
hi.
so I always, every time I saw you, used to say hi. And
That's very nice of you. I was just being dumb.
to me, it's just crazy how, like, we just had one just one
Yeah.
class together on the very last year, and it was like nothing ever happened.
Yeah, literally.
Like, we became friends again instantly, and even like better than before.
Yeah.
But I feel like also we had grown up a lot since.
Yeah.
we
Maybe
last-
that's what we needed.
Definitely.
You know what they say? Like, you know that saying? If they come back,
If you love something, let it go, and if it comes back,
it's meant to
it's
be.
meant to be. Oh.
Ew.
That's like
Not the pillow.
You're
The
gonna
pillow
start-
pet.
You're gonna start crying in the podcast.
Imagine.
And you're gonna start
Oh.
fighting me.
Fighting you. You were the one that was gonna throw the pillow. The
Because-
squishmallow. Why do I keep calling her pillow pet? Oh. Pillow pet. Squishmallow.
But okay.
This is not sponsored by Squishmallow, but if they want to sponsor us, please
Sponsors?
do. We could use the money. And I won't call it squish. I mean, look, now I'm calling it correctly. I won't call it pillow pet anymore. But yeah, and then we clicked basically in senior year, and we both had boyfriends at the time, and we would go on double dates all the time, which was very cute of us. We both had jobs. We would constantly complain about our part-time jobs. She would hate when I wouldn't come to school, which was like a lot.
Oh my god.
I would always leave her
You used to-
alone.
Especially that, and it was just that last year, especially towards the end, you would just like not come to school.
Yeah, I just hated
And-
school. Always did.
And
Still do.
I'll always be like, I'll be texting him like, you're not coming in today? Because sometimes you would tell me. Sometimes you would
Yeah.
text me and you'd be like, I'm not going, just letting you know.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, mentally preparing myself.
Yeah.
But then you just wouldn't be there some days, and I was like,
Yeah. It was kind of hard because I would miss so much and I wouldn't know when I would miss because I would just sleep in. So in order for me to tell her, it would be kind of hard. Because I wouldn't know sometimes. I was like, you know.
I hated it.
I'm pretty sure, I swear to God, I had more
You
than...
had more than 100.
Yeah, I was going to say
I
that. I was about to
remember-
say 50, but I'm pretty sure I had
You
more
had
than
more than
100.
100. I remember
That's
we
crazy.
I know. I remember once, like towards the end of the year, we were both looking at our grade books, and I only had like three unexcused absences, or like 4 unexcused absences, and you
That's so-
had like 100 something.
3?
I had like 3 or 4. No, I missed more than that.
Oh.
Or I would leave early a lot. I remember I would leave early a lot, but I would always excuse them. Like I would always just like write a note pretending to be my mom and
Yeah.
put it there. But I didn't miss that much. I know, but I would leave early a lot. Like
Yeah.
like every time my mom would like not work, she would always. I remember she used to have a day off on Tuesdays. Like every Tuesday was her day off. So I would always text her and be like, Mom, I don't feel good, can you come pick me up? Or I'll be like, we're really not doing anything, can you come pick me up? But that lady would always come 30 minutes before school ended. And I'm like, at this point, just don't even pick me up.
Oh, bro. Wow. Yeah, no, there was no point. 30 minutes before?
But still, I love her. I love my mama.
No, of course.
Thank God she at least will pick me up for those 30 minutes.
Exactly.
I'm very
That's
appreciative
true.
of that.
I think, honestly, the reason why I would leave so much is because it was hard. You know, I worked, like, at a hotel in high school. That's hard as fuck, you know? I don't know why I did that,
you know what?
honestly. The money was good,
You
but...
used to work full time, and I think that's what.
Yeah. No, I used to work part-time.
You didn't work 40 hours though.
No, in summer I did. In summer,
No, still.
that's when we started transitioning to full time. But still, like,
Crazy.
imagine like a senior,
No, yeah.
like working at a hotel. Even if it was part time, it was still insane. Like,
I
it was
mean-
too much for me. I should have never done that.
As one person that gets you is me. I used
Yeah.
to work. Remember, I used to work.
Yeah, I
like,
used to work a lot too.
I used to work like 30
That's why I'm
hours
like-
a week. And I used to sometimes work until like 12, 1 in the morning and then wake up at 5 in the morning the next day to go to class.
No.
It was insane. I used to fall asleep in every single class.
Oh yeah, that. Oh my god, and I used to take so many. My dumbass used to take so many melatonin gummies, and I think that was why I was so like emotionally, tired and emotionally numb. Like, I never realized that all throughout my senior year, I felt so emotionally numb. I think I was like very much like hiding it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I took so much melatonin. I was about to be like, fun fact. It's not a fun fact. A fact that melatonin gummies make you depressed if you take it too much.
I've heard that a lot.
Yeah, if you take it too much, they do make you depressed. Like, I don't know if it's in this part. I'm not sure, so research it. But I think it can cause like anxiety and stuff like that too. It's just bad, and then eventually your body just becomes like immune to it. So it gets to a point where it really doesn't do shit. I don't know. I would take it so much because I would need help falling asleep, but then at the same time it was also affecting me in so many other ways that I didn't realize. And that's probably why I was always so tired and missing school and all that shit. And like, that's probably why I wasn't feeling school. I would be falling asleep all the time.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I mean, I was just tired. I was just tired.
Now that we're on like the topic of like high school, looking back at everything, what's something that if you could go back that you would change or do again? Like something. What would-
Me?
Yeah.
Not the ghost in the room.
Not what?
The ghost in the room.
Not the ghost in the room.
No, because he asked at me, and then I was like, what was it gonna be? The ghost.
I was like, who's the ghost? Because he ghosts now? Shit, that would be for another podcast.
No. If I could change something, honestly, I would change my junior year. I think junior year was the worst for me, and it was just because I was doing so much, like with no time. Like I used to, have my regular like high school classes. Then after class, I would do enrollment classes and in college, and then after that, I used to go to work. So I really didn't have any time for anything, and I would barely sleep. And I mean, I had been working since I was in 10th grade, but especially like my last year, during my last year, since it was, we were already in 12th grade, like a lot of classes were like just like easy A's, or we didn't really care.
Yeah.
So we really wouldn't do anything. I would catch on sleep in a lot of those classes. So like 12th grade wasn't that bad for me, but 11th grade was the worst. And it was also the year that we were, like taking the SATs, and all of that. So I feel like 11th grade was the worst for me. If I could go back and repeat it or like change something from it, I wish I had taken more time for myself.
Okay, so do a little less.
A little
less for a little more of yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I mean, in any case, I don't fully regret anything that I did,
Of course.
because all of that I did helped me grow into who I am today.
Yeah, of course.
Especially handling a lot of things at the same time. But as a 16-year-old doing all of that, it's definitely a lot harder.
Yeah.
So
You feel like you were being a little too hard on yourself.
yeah. So if it was something, I would just probably not do so much.
Okay.
Especially that year, because that was a very critical year for like the SATs and stuff. So I feel like I could have focused a little more on that.
You know what's funny is like if I were to ask myself the same question, for me it would like my answer would be the opposite of you. Do a little more, because I would do a little less. Because for me, like I said, I've never liked school ever since I was a little baby. Probably like I hated school. I just feel like the school system is very, very flawed in so many ways.
I agree.
But looking back, I wish I would have put a little more effort. Not that I wouldn't, but I wouldn't stress about a lot of things. Like in my opinion, I would always, when I would see kids like stress about their grades because they got like a C, I would be like, what's the big deal? Like you passed, you know, be proud of yourself. But it's okay, you know, obviously I don't think you should put so much strain on yourself, but I think I was so like nonchalant about things, and I didn't realize how it could benefit me more in the future. Like if I would have put a little more emphasis in like my SAT scores and maybe passing certain AP classes, I didn't realize that would have benefited me in college, just because I had no one to explain that to me. I didn't know that AP scores or SAT scores would help me later on in the future. Like it can give me college credits or give me scholarships. I had no idea. I had no one to explain that to me, and like I feel like in my opinion our school didn't do that good of a job, in my opinion, or maybe they did and I just had to ask the right questions. Is that what it is?
That's where I would argue, because I felt like our school,
no, they were college focused. That's true.
We had a CAP advisor that was really good, but I think that she also held some sort of favoritism.
Really good.
In a way.
I'm gonna quote that.
But you know what? I feel like if you wanted it,
you just had to ask.
You could have, you definitely.
That's true, but I agree. I just think she had favoritism, and then she kind of expected that everyone knew the same thing, and that's not the truth. I feel like they could have done a little bit better in the sense of like really starting from the basics, because I had no clue, you know, that would really. Or maybe I did have a clue and I just didn't care. I don't know. I remember clearly. I had no ideas.
Because,
straight up.
I mean, they used to do a lot of presentations. Like, a lot of colleges and stuff would come to our school and do presentations, and you just had to sign up to, like, go to these presentations. So I remember I used to sign up for everything that I saw.
I didn't.
Because
I didn't even see any of that shit. I didn't even know.
Yeah. Because, I mean, I would sign up for it.
Maybe
you know, even though I already knew.
Maybe this was only, like, privileges that AP students would get or something.
I don't know. I remember I would always try. I mean, but it's different because I had my older sister. My older sister kind of guided me to it. Or I would see the stuff that she would see, or even I would do research myself. Because I remember there was a scholarship, and you know, to in order to get it, you needed to get really good SAT scores. So I fought for the SAT scores. I did the SAT like 5 times. Paid for like 3 of them out of pocket and everything, because I wanted desperately to be able to get those scholarships. So I feel like, but we had a lot of resources, we had a lot of presentations and stuff, and maybe you didn't see that or you didn't get that opportunity, but
I had no ideas.
I don't know. But I guess this goes back to your opinion on why our education system is flawed. Because I know there's a lot of students that don't know this, and I used to work.
Number one.
I used to work at a university that, you know, I would get a lot of questions for freshmen coming in, and they had no clue. I had once this girl asked me how she can apply for her master's. She hadn't even gotten her bachelor's yet, and I had to explain to her how it works, how the different
system,
levels of career what's it called, like university degrees work, because she had no clue. Same thing with scholarships, same things with admission requirements and stuff. A lot of students don't know.
And to us it may sound like somewhat like, oh, that's so simple, but it's not.
A lot don't know.
It's not. Like, I mean, I'm telling you, like, scholarships and SAT scores, like, maybe to you, you know, it's like second nature at this point, but to me, it was like, what is that? Like, when I saw you were signing up for scholarships because of how good your SAT scores, I was like, wow, so you're telling me I could have gotten really good SAT scores and I could have gotten a bomb-ass scholarship? Like, bro, like, gotten paid to go to school, like, like, that blows my mind away. Like, I wish. I hate the school system.
But, and everything happens for
no, of course. But like, you know, like, back to that question, like if I were to go back, I would try a little harder. Maybe not even a little harder. It's not even about trying harder. I feel like I like the way. I would try a little harder because I would slack. I wouldn't care sometimes.
Would you go to school a little more?
Yes, I would. Senior year really didn't matter that much, but like, no, I mean, I would still go to school in my earlier years, but yeah, I mean, yeah, I would try a little harder, and I would try to participate, like, all around, like, whether it was fun activities or stuff like that. I was
clubs.
And clubs, yeah. I did try, but not really. It's that the people, here's the thing, is that the people who you surround yourself with is who you end up kind of becoming, and what you end up doing, you know, activity-wise. And I feel like my friend group, we all had different interests, but like nobody was like as school oriented, I would say, as your group was. You guys were very school oriented and very like, you know, about helping each other and like getting good grades and all that stuff. If I would have like been more like friends with you, you know, like in those earlier years in high school, I think it would have been a lot different. But I don't regret anything, because at the end of the day, that did build me to who I am, which is like someone who's like hardworking but knows when to be able to step back and like take a breather. I think that's very important nowadays. I feel like a lot of people don't know how to do that, and I'm happy that I do know how to do that sometimes. I do struggle, but yeah. But yeah, I want to say that's it for episode 1. Yeah. I mean, that was a pretty good basic intro to what the Vendors is gonna be about.
Well, no, we didn't talk about what it's gonna be about.
We didn't? Oh, we didn't. Oh my god. Well, yeah. Okay, so the Vendors is basically gonna be about us. Period. That's it. Done. And so the bear is gonna be about us, like funny stories, things that happen to us individually, or stories that happen to us together here in Miami, or when we've traveled.
Living life in your 20s.
Living life in your 20s, literally, that's kind of like our slogan or our logo or whatever.
Our slogan. I keep saying our slogan should be one more shot.
One more shot. Oh my god, actually. I drank medicine today. I don't know if I should be doing this.
Maybe you should.
This is water. Sparkling water.
Sparkling water. Definitely. And we're just using this little cups because it's so nice.
It's cute, you know, because it's like we're having like a tea party.
Yes. Definitely. Can't wait to play with water.
Ow!
Did you cut yourself?
Almost.
Oh,
Did I? Oh no, this intermission is gonna take a little longer than I hoped for. What the fuck is wrong with this cap? Ouchie. Okay, let me pour your thing first.
Oh god, be careful.
You're gonna like it, so.
Stop.
No, you're gonna like it, trust. It's yummy. Yummy water.
Wow, is it berry water? Because it's it's pink.
It is. Cheers to the first episode of the Benders.
Yeah. Berry.
Wait, we gotta cheers first. Oh, we're gonna cheers at the end? Okay.
Pa arriba, pa abajo, pa centro,
pa dentro.
apoya. Y pa dentro. Oh, it's yummy.
I told you. You don't trust me. She doesn't trust me.
It's good, very good water.
Should
Recommended.
we do another one?
Yes, we should. We shall.
She would never say no to another
One more shot.
All of the alcoholics, where you at? Let's go! Hey!
You can just drink it straight from the bottle.
I fucking told you, it's so yummy.
And that's like a beer.
Yeah. A little salted. It's not beer, it's water.
It's water. It's flavored water.
Cheers. I really hope this doesn't affect my medicine that I took today.
It's not. No worries.
Let me grab a little.
You should be fine.
I hope so. I'm a little sick, guys. It's flu season in Miami. Oh shit! Oh my god, my tabletop is gonna get wet. Alrighty.
So is that what the show's about? One more shot.
One more shot. Sorry, get everything on the glasses. We're gonna leave.
Oh.
Oh no, we should leave them on.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we should leave them on. So, anyways, back to what we were talking about. Yeah, so the Benders is basically gonna be about living your life in your 20s. We're gonna give the best advice that we could give.
Number 1. Whenever someone says one more shot, take it.
Don't listen. Don't listen to the alcoholic in the group.
We're called the Vendors for a reason.
You're right. But yeah, that's basically it. Like, we're gonna talk about our like little stories, you know, funny stories. We're gonna talk about random things, zodiac signs, superpowers we wish we had.
Yeah.
random little things that we come up as we go.
Squishmallows.
I hope you guys definitely follow us along our journeys through our 20s. Period.
And some more glasses and shots to come.
And more opportunities.
Sure.
With sponsorship. But yeah, that's it. Bye guys.
Bye.
Missing someone.